Next, we're headed to the Rec. This player had the most impressive Rec run this season, earning them the title of Rec MVP.
And the award goes to Fear of God E17. Congratulations. Next, we're highlighting one of the best players in the W. The points this player put on the board surpass all.
This season's MVP in the W is Sublime to Track 24. Congratulations.
Well, Grant, it's an interesting battle for playoff seeding. The intensity is ramped up, that's for sure.
Yeah, you can feel that.
Stevens checked in for the Rockets.
At the line for Houston, Chiba Green. One shot.
Taking a look at Sacramento.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Back to Carter. Let's go with a three. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And that one's good. Green's got 11 points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple. Yeah, you have to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Outside Carter, picks to shoot. And the Kings with another three.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Stevens. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Sacramento has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Carter. Puts up a three. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Floyd. Ooh, plenty of contact on that, and they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. And I love how they've been the aggressors on the offensive end, so unafraid of contact, looking to score points in the lane and at the free throw line. A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost to their offense.
And here are the Rockets now. They've got a 9-point lead. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings. Came away with a win.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up. And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Carter against Smith. Takes the three. The Rockets pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way. Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And the shot goes down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end. Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
At the line for you.
and just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Carter, good.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Pass to Porter. The 3-ball. Hangs in the air. And Smith lays it up and in. Smith's got 8. The Kings have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Porter against Carter. Fires the 3. Here's Hickman. Uses the glass on the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Pass to Floyd. Stolen by Carter. From behind the arc. And he can't get that one. And Houston will come the other way. Smith Jr. with incredible upside grip. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, be. He's a humble guy who puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
Carter from outside, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Pass to Stevens. Porter against Carter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. 1:25 left to play in the first. From outside, off the mark. Houston in the lead. Here's Floyd. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Carter, good.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Houston has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Here's Floyd. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. He has 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
All 5 of the last busts they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
The Kings trailing. Outside Carter. The 3 is up. And the Kings with another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Floyd.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's the 3. And it's Carter with the 3. Carter's got 27 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now.
You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind here.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Kings ahead, up 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. On the attack, Green over Sexton. That shot is off, and it's the Kings taking it the other way. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Carter from outside, and the three-pointer goes. And it's a 7-point Sacramento lead.
He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
Pass to Frazier. Green for three. The Rockets with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Carter from outside. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Rockets have got none of their first three shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Frazier. Another shot. And he lays it in. He's got 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Sexton passes to Carter. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Nails it from 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And the Kings with another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes in the second. Launches it. The Rockets pull it in. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. The Rockets with another miss. And it's a Kings ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Frazier. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Timeout call, Sacramento. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next.
Substitution.
The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Kings on top. They lead by 5.
That's the end of the first half. With a score, your Rockets 68, the Kings 73.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out. And so it's Houston winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
we have another new award category. This one is for those My NBA fans.
With so many ways to build a league, so many decisions to make, championships are well earned in My NBA modes.
So this is the one for the player that is in GM in the making. The exec of the year is Chicago Ghost 45. Congratulations.
All right, here we go. My personal favorite award, the Top Play of the Year award.
Now every season we hear version of the rookie wall. Is that real, Steve, or is it just a myth?
Kevin, it's real. And for some players, the NBA seems so much longer and more grueling than the college season. It's certainly an exhausting adjustment.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got De'Aaron Fox. Also Zach LaVine out there. Christian Wood is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Richards at the power forward.
Substituting
new group on the
court.
floor for the Kings. Outside, Fox. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's McLeod. The offensive rebound. And he's fouled pretty hard on that. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal fouls.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV No Sleep Uno. Congratulations on being a finalist for the top play of the year. How do you feel about being one of the finalists? One of the few.
Thank you. You have no, I'm lit beyond explanation. It's just like.
So you have a crew that you run with, right, to try to get these top plays. I know you've been submitting a ton of plays over the year. What's that like? Are you guys just showing off and just beating people like me out there, or what?
You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player. On the court for the Lakers, we've got Davis, and it's Hart in at the three. Here's Grimes. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Thor. Down low. Here's Davis. Hauled in by the Kings. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
That three's off the mark.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Oh, ripped away. Outside Carter. From down in the low post, it goes. He has 7. The Kings trailing. Pass to Murray. Ball stolen. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Well, the community has voted. We've tallied up all those votes, and you, my friend, are now the sole winner of NBA 2K23's Top Play of the Year. How you feeling?
I feel like y'all playing a prank on me right now. Because
No, you got it, man. That was the most iconic lob since Wade to LeBron, my friend. That was unbelievable. This ain't no prank. That was the best alley-oop we've seen, and the
And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin,
Substitution.
Lineup change here for Sacramento. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Looney, and it's Hollins in at the 3, the small forward.
and one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Carter, that's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Crawford, no one around him. It's hauled in by the Kings. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Anytime you get starter-level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
Here's Baldwin, and the 3-ball is good. Baldwin's got 8 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Carter for 3. Sacramento gets it back. Looney, cross contact on the shot. And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials and the fans